Hey guys, Susie here. Thank you for tuning into the Anxiety Diaries today. Today I'm doing a much requested video, and this video was requested after I filmed my very first video for this channel, and I told you guys that I've been doing a lot of lifestyle changes as far as my anxiety goes, and just doing a lot of things to help my anxiety because I was very adamant, as I shared with you guys, about not wanting to have to take medication, and I still am very adamant about it. And my doctor, when I went to see her, was very like, you need to take medication, it would really help you, herbal things don't really help, you know, lifestyle changes are always a good thing, but a lot of doctors don't really believe in herbal stuff, and I'm very big on herbal products and trying to do things the natural way. So I did a lot of lifestyle changes and a lot of different changes in the way I live my life and perceive things, and I feel like they've really helped me as far as my anxiety goes, and I feel like these are things that could really help you guys as well. A lot of them are kind of things that you're like, duh, you know, how could that help my anxiety? But it's crazy because I never really realized how much little things kind of add up to help with anxiety. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. I hope that you'll try out some of these lifestyle changes as well. I think they'd help a lot of you guys as far as anxiety goes, because they definitely help me. But if you feel like you need to ask your doctor before trying out any of these things, I do definitely recommend go check with your doctor first, because I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing with you guys things that help me. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you guys some of the lifestyle changes and products and herbal remedies that I've been using to help me with my anxiety. So the first thing is teas. I am so big on like stress relief teas and relaxation teas, and there's so many of them out there. There's so many different brands. You can get name brands, you can get little like brands that little tea shops sell. A lot of the ingredients are going to be the same. You're going to see a lot of valerian root, chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, because those are really great herbs for relaxation and for stress relief. And valerian is, of course, really good for getting sleep. But I tend to buy these three, and these are just like kind of name brand. You can buy them in the store. One of these is a Polish brand tea, so of course you're not going to be able to find that in like your regular American grocery store. My mom actually brings these back for me from a Polish store in Chicago, but they do have teas that feature the same exact ingredient as this has. So one of my favorite teas that I like to have is the brand name is Babcia Jagoda, which is grandma blueberry. I don't know. But this is just a tea with Melissa z pomarańczem, and pomaranch is actually orange in Polish. But Melissa is the name of the herb, and it's actually just lemon balm. So this is a lemon balm with orange tea. And they sell different types of flavor teas that are lemon balm and pear, lemon balm and apple. So you can get a flavor that you like, and they also just sell just plain lemon balm. But I kind of tend to like it with like an orange or another flavor in there. Lemon balm is super awesome for getting to sleep, for relaxing you. A lot of people might be a little bit worried, like, oh, should I, you know, drink a lemon balm tea and then I'm gonna be like really sleepy the rest of the day? But I can drink this any time of day, and honestly, it really doesn't make me tired. If anything, it just kind of relaxes me and helps me to clear my mind. So having this nightly, like before bed, really helps me. It kind of like detoxifies me, and it de-stresses me and takes away everything I've been thinking about the whole entire day. I'm not going to say completely, but it definitely really helps me to kind of get my stress level down and kind of unwind before bed. So lemon balm is awesome, and if you're not a fan of teas, they also sell lemon balm drops that I've seen on the internet. So definitely you can check out your local herbal shop or anywhere that sells like herbal drops. And the other two are actually from Celestial Seasonings, so you can find these in Walmart or whatever. One of them is the Sleepy Time tea, and now they also have like a Sleepy Time Extra or something like that, which has valerian root in it. This one, I believe, has chamomile, spearmint, lemongrass, orange blossoms, rosebuds, But it's really the chamomile in there that really helps to kind of relax you and get you calmed down before bed. It tastes super awesome. I love this tea, and I've really got my husband stuck on it as well. He has been like requesting every night to have this tea before bed. I guess it really helps him to kind of unwind, and he really likes the taste of it as well. These are like inexpensive, they're super tasty, so if you have a hard time falling asleep or just kind of clearing your mind before you get to sleep, which a lot of people with anxiety do, this is a really good one. And just plain chamomile tea is really good as well, but I really like the sleepy time tea. And the other one is this Celestial Seasonings Tension Tamer tea. And this one is just a really, really tasty tea. Again, it's really good for just kind of de-stressing, as I like to call it. And this one's got eleuthero, which I have no idea what that is, peppermint, cinnamon, ginger, chamomile, a lot of the same different little things in there. And it's also got vitamins B6 and B12, which are really good for stress relief as well. Sometimes if you're lacking those vitamins, it'll cause a lot of anxiety in your body. So it's definitely important to go to the doctor and make sure you're getting enough B6 and B12. But I love this Tension Tamer tea. It tastes really, really good. And it just really helps me to unwind. It just really does the job. And these are inexpensive, taste great, and I love them. Sorry guys, I don't know what that was. Like a motorcycle or something. Moving along, the next thing I like to use is aromatherapy and oils. And by aromatherapy, I mean like using essential oils in a diffuser or in like one of those scented diffusers that releases the scent into your home. Using it in your shower gels, buying different shower gels with scents that are relaxing to you. Eucalyptus is a really great one. I absolutely love the scent. It really relaxes me. Lavender is one that's really great as well, but I can't use lavender by itself, especially if it's very strong during the day, because it does make me sleepy. So that's a really good one. If you're having trouble falling asleep, just using some lavender, putting some drops on your pillow, using them in like a heated oil warmer while you sleep or something like that. Nextly, I think this is probably the hugest thing that I do as far as my anxiety goes, and it's just breathing properly and remembering to breathe. A lot of people that are, having an anxiety attack or a panic attack, a lot of that anxiety gets worse when you start hyperventilating, when you start breathing improperly, when you're having trouble breathing because it makes you more anxious. Remembering to breathe properly is super important. Just always sitting with your back straight, breathing in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. I mean, it really, really will calm you down. I have a lot of driving anxiety, and when I'm driving and I start feeling that really bad feeling, I start getting that tunnel vision, I'm starting to get hot, I'm starting to get like sweaty and clammy, and I'm feeling bad, and I'm starting to get nauseous, and I start feeling panicky. If I can remember to keep breathing properly, taking those nice deep breaths, what I really like to do is just kind of take a big breath in, and then let it out really loudly, like not if you're around people, but if you're in the car by yourself, or if you can get to an area where you're by yourself and you can go, just taking that really deep breath. I don't know, it just like gets it all out of you. Like it really, really helps me. So when I'm driving in the car and I start feeling anxious, I take a really deep breath, and I just kind of keep taking those deep breaths. And I start feeling more relaxed, and before you know it, I'm just not even thinking about my anxiety anymore. It just kind of passes, I feel a little bit better, and it's just really nice. Before, when I was having like really stressful episodes that were constantly causing my anxiety, like daily, just remembering to take that big breath. And sometimes I'll be walking in the store and I'll start feeling really anxious, and I'll just, and slowly, to myself, I'll take that big breath out, and it just really makes me feel a lot better. Another herb I really want to tell you guys about is valerian root, which is featured in a lot of relaxation teas. You might find some, like the Sleepy Time Plus or whatever it's called, will feature valerian root, but they also sell valerian root in drops. And valerian root is usually pretty darn potent. Like, you only really need, like, I think a teaspoon of this. I'm pretty sure it's like a teaspoon. Yeah. about a teaspoon of this, and I like to put it on some sugar or something because it tastes absolutely god awful. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It tastes like the most nastiest bitter crap you've ever put in your mouth. But it really does the job. And mainly, I like to use valerian root if I'm having trouble falling asleep. I am super upset, like I just need to calm down and nothing else is working. Valerian root is definitely going to do the job. It really, really relaxes you. I don't know, it's something about the chemicals in the actual valerian root that do something with the chemicals in your brain, and they just kind of calm you down, slow you down. So if you're having a lot of trouble falling asleep because of anxiety, this is a really good thing to get. They sell valerian drops so many different places, herbal stores, anywhere that features herbal drops and herbal remedies is probably going to carry valerian root. I don't think they sell it in any other form. I've only seen it in the liquid drop form. But yeah, it tastes awful, but honestly, if you're having a severe episode, it's really good to just kind of try some and see if it kind of calms you down. I mean, sometimes it may not, work as much as you want it to, but I think it does help a little bit. However, you've got to be careful not to use it like every single night or not to use it too often because your body can get used to it pretty easily and then it won't really do the job anymore. But, every once in a while when you're having that like really crazy episode, you're having trouble falling asleep or whatever, definitely check out valerian root. The last two things I want to talk to you guys about is distraction and exercises and walking. Let's start with distraction. It's really important to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself occupied, keep your mind occupied, keep on distracting yourself with doing things to keep yourself busy because it really helps with controlling the anxiety. I find that if I've got a lot to do, if I've got a lot on my plate, like I got a lot of housework I need to get done, or I've got somewhere I need to be or somewhere I need to go, I seem to not have as much time to overthink and to have that anxiety, and sometimes it can make it worse. I mean, sometimes you have a day where you just literally don't feel like doing anything, and it's just important on those days to just keep it moving. Force yourself to go out to the store. Force yourself to try to do something, and it's easier said than done. I totally understand. But it's just important to keep on distracting yourself, keep your mind occupied, do something at home that maybe will try to relax you, do some painting, do some art, go out and do some yard work, just try to keep yourself going, and more than anything, just get out there and live life because it's really the only way that you're going to help yourself is to just keep on going, and going hand in hand with that, exercising and walking is really good for you and really good for me. Going for long walks really helps me. I like to put on my phone, put on Pandora, put some headphones in, go for a really calm walk, just kind of walk, be out in nature. Being outside makes me feel so much better. So I think being outside in the sunlight is really important. And that's another thing. Make sure you got a proper amount of vitamin D. Get checked out at the doctor's office because if you have low vitamin D or you're not getting enough sunlight and your vitamin D is low, it's going to cause you to be anxious, depressed, moody, sad, because vitamin D is very important as far as depression and anxiety goes. It's just important. It makes you feel better. So it's very important to make sure you're getting enough of that. But being outside, enjoying the nice weather, getting your vitamin D really helps. Exercising kind of tires out your mind. So that's really good and really important for kind of helping keep the anxiety down. But, it's easier said than done. And there's some days when you just don't feel like doing anything. And I've had those days, and all of us have had those days. But like I said, it's just important to just keep it moving, keep it going, and, do the best that we can do. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Definitely check out my next video. I will hopefully be doing that driving anxiety video. And like I said, any requests, leave them down below. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.